Welcome to Learning for Me. My name is Paul Puckridge. I'm the National Training Manager here at Learning for Me. If at some point you'd like to speak to me personally, feel free to phone me on 0419 881 891, or you can email me paul.puckridge@learning4me. I think you'd agree that all of us in the workplace, regardless of our roles, are working busier, and there is a lot more that is expected of us in today's workplace. It's also a fact that organisations and employees can no longer ignore the importance of continually improving their business skills and work smarts. Many years ago, it was possible to join a company and fly under the radar for years. Nobody would inquire about your learning. Nobody would expect you to develop your skills. Providing you did a good job, that was all that was required. But in today's workplace, it's not just about doing a good job. It's about being a fully engaged employee. It's about learning, growing, and developing to become more valuable. And that poses a question: what does it take to create fully engaged employees? Well, one of the world's leading researchers, the Gallup organization, some years ago did a groundbreaking survey on what it takes. They published the findings in their book, First Break All the Rules. And the suggestion in the book was that there must be an opportunity for every manager and employee to develop his or her skills and to grow and improve themselves. When there are opportunities for learning and self-improvement, we need to add to that an engaging workplace, somewhere where people want to come to work, somewhere where people feel fully engaged, and an environment where people love their jobs. When these two things happen, you will have productive employees, do a good job, love their work, like working with their colleagues, appreciate and value their clients, and of course that will return dividends to your organization. So how do you train and engage and develop people? Well, traditionally, we in organizations look at delivering training and coaching. One of the ways that we can develop people is through traditional conferences. And perhaps you or people you know at some point in the past have gone to conferences. Another way, which is probably the most common way across the world, is to have your employees attend small group training programs. You will either run these courses in-house or you will bring in external providers to deliver things such as customer service, telephone skills, time management, and so on. Now, these are two traditional ways of teaching people, and they will continue to be two ways that organizations use. But as we're about to learn, there are some limits to these skills. Traditional face-to-face training does have its downsides as well. It does consume a significant amount of the training budget. Also, only certain people get to go to conferences, and not every employee gets to attend face-to-face training. It's also time-consuming. A one-day course takes an entire day. Conferences can take 3 or 4 days, plus expenses. And in most situations, in-house training requires that the HR department manage and organize the training. But there is a new way of developing your people, and the purpose of these videos is to show you how it's possible to introduce a new cost-effective way of developing the skills, talents, and abilities of your people. We call this Learning for Me. On the next video, which you're about to watch, we're going to reveal what Learning for Me is and how it is a cost-effective way of training, developing, improving, and growing the skills of your people. So when you're ready, click on the next video link and I will introduce you to Learning for Me.